Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to Azure Generative AI. Very introductory session we're going to open. Once again, thank you. Today's agenda, first of all, we'd like to talk about Azure Generative AI, OpenAI and Azure OpenAI and how large language model actually works, and in the end of the session we will uh, show how to build a custom copilot without any code. Who am I? This is Sajjad Rahman, and I'm, you can see here this. So what is generative AI? Generative AI it's split into two terms like generative and AI. We all know that what AI can do, and the terms here generative reference that can create content. It can be any type like text, image, audio. Even generative AI can possible to make a video. And one thing, that the generative AI is not a new concept, but last few years, actually after 2022, then it becomes right now in the top. So as I already told you that the generative AI is not new. So how actually it evolved? That in 2013, the first variational encoders, and it perform specifically medical image recognition and NLP tasks. But it has two model inside the encoder, and they work with the unstructured data. Then the following year in 2014, the generative adversarial networks that known as GANs, and it has two parts, a generator and a discriminator. Particularly, it can perform well image and video as well as synthetic data. So generator works is to generate a content, and discriminator is like a judge. It can detect that how many right or how many wrong. It find the actually variance. And at the same year, that there also a model was diffusion model, which actually work for image generator. And in 2017, the transformer. So what is actually transformer do, or why the outbreak start from here? It before transformer arrive, the data work like sequentially, and they cannot perform a long-term memory. So in the transformer, after the transformer arrive, they introduce a new word, that is attention. And for simply, whenever we saw that the word attention, we know that we specifically focus for the one particular thing. Basically, from this thinking side to the attention called, and attention is developed by Google researchers. Large language model. Before I tell about the large language model, I want to show something about that. We all use our like Google Translate, and those are the iPhone user, they use Siri, and the Amazon, they have Alexa. But they, whenever we want to type in our browser or YouTube, they suggest some word, and we all know that how does it work. But in 2020, after the basically OpenAI, they released their chatbot, and it has GPT-3 version. After that, the outbreak start. And uh, why it outbreak start and how it perform well than any deep learning or artificial model? So because it has the large language model. And large language model is, you can call the fuel of generative AI. And the large language model is built fully transformer architecture. And In the transformer architecture, it has an encoder block and decoder block. So here is a graphical view of, you can see that like this is our first the one, which means that our data. So we pass firstly encoder, then some mechanism uh, happened and passed to the decoder, and then we saw a result. For example, whenever we type any uh, like ChatGPT, we just enter a prompt and we just see the output. We only see the after decoding things. So whenever we enter a prompt, actually how it does work. First of all, it tags entire divide into the tokenization. So tokenization as a simple thing, that means that it divided the each text or into a single word, a string convert to a single word, and it just assign an ID, and it also skip the repetitive word. So after tokenization, their word is embedding. So don't feel like there. I'm not going to tell the complex thing actually what does it, but if I the embedding actually works, the simple ID is not enough to maintain the relationship. The relationship, which means that like the text, we can easily if we ask that I heard a dog bark. So if someone asks you after reading the text that which animal or which bark sound you hear, you can easily say the dog. But whenever train a machine learning model, like large language model, how they detect it, basically they do with the embedding. So after tokenization, it a 3D vector, it calculate the, like you can say forward, backward, or the past memory, which means that which one is best suitable. And I so many times mentioned the transformer. Actually, how looks like the transformer architecture. So this is the architecture of a transformer, and you can see that whenever you insert your input, it goes to the input embedding, then positional encoding. So and then after encoding, it goes to the decoding part, and then we will finally see the output. And each time the full architectures work like, uh, for example, if I just say I had a, I just pass this three word, then which one next predict, cat or dog. So it goes to the full sentence, and then run again the full architectures again. So why Azure OpenAI? Well, we all know that OpenAI is an not a technology, but it is a company which developed the model. And uh, like a open source, we know that the open source code anyone can access. As like this, they do research or work with AI. So in the OpenAI, if we remember the OpenAI site or the ChatGPT site, you goes there, you can see that you can only particularly access their assigned model, or uh, just you cannot outside beyond thing. But in the Azure OpenAI, Azure collaborate with OpenAI, and they not only the OpenAI's model assigned there, they also uh, align with them the Hugging Face and Meta. So if you go to the Azure OpenAI portal, you can see here that total 1674 model available. Both, not all are only from the OpenAI, but also from, you can see here, Meta and Nvidia as well as. So Copilot. So in the end of the session, I am going to try to show how to develop a own Copilot without any code. So we can develop two way. One is Copilot Studio, that is a SaaS platform. We know that the Azure or any cloud, they provide three type of services, like software as a service, platform as a service, and interface as a service. So software as a service, we just use the drag and drop, we have less code. And in the platform as a service, half maintained by the cloud platform and half maintained the developer. And infrastructure platform as a service, that is fully managed by the owner. And another one is the Azure AI Studio. So Azure AI Studio is a platform as a service, so we can edit some code, or we set up manually some changes. So before we going to the Azure portal, I want to show here that whenever we want to try to access the Azure OpenAI or any other services from the Azure platform, then first of all we have a account, and then we need a subscription, and then we have to create a resource group. So uh, you know that the Azure has so many there are cloud centers available, like India has three, around 80 plus they have regions. So we have to create a particularly resource group. So for example, if we can enter just your room that you set up your a table, so you just at first you think your the place where you just store it. So that's why we need a specifically the resource group, that how much we need, uh, or how much or what we will store here. So we can, after one resource group, we can assign one elements or other than multiple component. And one subscription we can have multiple resource group. So okay, before I going to the Azure portal or Azure AI services, I want to talk about the how do you create an Azure account. So if you have an student email account or student ID, then you can easily access the GitHub developer pack. Then you can easily throw the Azure platform. And another way, you can search just only the Azure portal, then you can create a account. So if you go through the GitHub student developer pack, they can give a subscription like Azure for students. So looks like through this, though they provide for the first year $200 for a year. And so after here, so how do we create a resource? We can see this is the, just click here to create a resource. So what type or what do we want to actually use? So if I just search on OpenAI, there are a lot of uh, available that I'm not going to use all. So just search OpenAI, we can see that the relevant information come here. So first of all, if I use the check that what Azure OpenAI actually what OpenAI services I'm going to uh, use or access available from the Azure without the main OpenAI platform. So we have to create this. And the problem is what's going to, so okay, so they need first of all a uh, subscription, then they need a resource group. So I just, so I just create and resource group here. But I have though this is a free account and student account, they didn't give me any pricing here. So if I want to use this, you can, so there is a quotation. So just click here the request access. And this is the form. It has maybe 17 to 21 question, the simple question, just why you want to use, and you also assign your subscription ID. Then the Azure Open AI give you the access, and then you can use this their service. So don't worry, I will show with another account how actually the inside this. So also Azure Open AI, we have also the Azure AI Studio, which can help us to find out that what model actually available. So we can go to the model catalog, and we can also, so there are other services like prompt catalog, and then Azure OpenAI. So what Azure OpenAI here, from the Azure AI Studio, we can uh, do two things: assistant playground or chat playground, and others thing. And another okay, so maybe you are confusing or showing that why actually I am seeing there, as you are using the generative AI, and the generative AI, you know that everywhere. So we can like give a prompt, and they can give us the desired output what we actually want. And from the Azure AI services, that inside the Azure AI Studio, you can see that this is the main thing that we can also like what I say, the speech recognition, translate or language and vision document. Whatever you want to do, you just click
Shakti,
there.
screen
And
is not visible.
sorry.
Screen is not visible.
Okay, I have to say. Sorry for that. How long it was invisible? Like I am going to blank
I think you have to
presentation.
start anew.
Mm,
After the Copilot Studio.
okay, I hope to share the first thing. Okay, one more minute, please. Okay, sorry for the interrupt, guys. So, have you seen that Azure GitHub student developer site?
Yeah, it is visible now.
Uh, okay, I am extremely sorry for that. So, if you have not using the GitHub student developer pack, you can just go there GitHub page and access it with your educational or institutional email. So why you use it also, the GitHub own Microsoft, and it has a lot of services available, as well as Azure here. So sorry, this is not Azure actually. Okay, uh, you you will find yourself there, but like how, because you can see in the corner that in the below of my name the GitHub sign. So I am access from this through the GitHub, and the GitHub actually not login this site. Okay, for the some issue I cannot show it. So uh, also you can search the Azure portal, then you can this they required your email account and some things that you easily created it. But if you have to use the free credit, they actually need for a student account. And the why we need a create resource, you already know that if we want to deploy or create anything or testing something, we have to create a resource. So which resource I want to create here, just inside the room or the marketplace, I just search on there, and it's going to be visible. So okay, I earlier told that, but you didn't see that I create an Azure resource group here, though I need a resource group. So I just create new. So you can see that there is an error that the service is not available. I mean, this subscription has not access for this. So how do we access it? Just here you will see a option that click here to access Azure OpenAI service. After click that, they show a form like this, the request access service form. It has almost 21 question, and no worry about that. Whenever it shows that your company details, you just give your institute name or institute website ID. Will give you, don't, but you have to share your the subscription ID here. And after you will read this, you will know after you click that which purpose you want to use OpenAI service, like image generation or text service, any particular or more than one, you can select it. So Azure OpenAI, Azure AI services, it has extended version that new that Azure Open Azure AI Studio actually. So how do you see the how many models are available, and all the new models eh, are you can find here. And you can see that in the left side, that model cataloged, and you see that the total number 674 model, that all are not from the OpenAI, some are from the uh, Mistral and Meta. So as the Azure is an a cloud services, so they partner with this company. As a result, whenever you want to use Azure site or Azure AI Studio, then you can access these things. And this one is the you can see the Hugging Face. So Hugging Face is nothing, just simply to say that the GitHub we found the like any type of code in the Hugging Face. Particularly, we find the data science related data set or new update model here, like Gemma, then Pi 3 model. So also the AI services is an part of see that the Azure AI Studio. So from this what we can do, you can as you know that the generative AI can do anything to everything. So that just you want to find whatever you want to do. I want to show that how actually image detection. So the vision, it has the three part: document intelligence, then face. Inside the face we can see that detect face image and image analysis. So I just choose randomly one. So okay, which one I have to select? Okay, I just click this one and see that what it shows. It takes sometimes due to network. Okay, it can detect everything, like, and you can see the output here. Is not it good? Also you cannot just drag and drop, you can see the visualize code here. And this is your resource key and the region. So uh, the code in Python you can change, also C#. Also you can access this from the REST API and others documentation. So the different peoples need their different purposes. So I just show that this is possible from here. We can access. Okay, so from the free account, I cannot show one thing, that is that the chat assistants or the um, chat or assistants that from the OpenAI. So okay, that so this one actually, if you have this access more, then you can here and you can build your own chatbot. Also you can create your own assistant. So let's see how it works. First of all, I just okay, it takes few minutes. If I just simply put a prompt like uh, so this is our initial assistant. We cannot extra train or extra prompt inside with this. So let's see what input it give. Okay, okay, it loading in the same time as the later part. I want to show you that how to develop a copilot. uh, and if you are Windows user and if you open any Microsoft apps, then you can see there are the copilot available here. And not only for the chat, but also you can do this the visualize thing. And copilot for use who can use this is not only for the, I mean those who people are tech use it, use can everyone, business leaders, administration organizer. So everywhere the chatbot are available. Okay, it's still loading. So okay, so how do we access the Copilot Studio? Just search on the Copilot Studio Microsoft, and we can see this page. This is the home page actually. And you see there are two name that I built. But if you don't see, so don't worry about this. You maybe actually start from here. So you can if you want to curious to see that how the template works, you can develop or choose any template from there. So just go to the create one. So this one is a SaaS, which means that software as a service. We have low code there. So just click here. uh, During the meantime, if you have any question, you can ask me. Okay, it shows that the permission denied, but the earlier time when I checked the last time, it works well. Just one more time I check this. No, it's not working. Okay, so before moving into the develop our own copilot, I want to show that how assistants actually work. So earlier I sent a prompt that give a code. Okay, so I didn't give any instruction. It sent me a Python code, but if you don't love Python, then obviously you feel angry about that. Okay, I see. After Ahmed Sami, have you any question?
Yeah, my question is that whenever we make a prompt, will it cut down our credentials, like the one that you have said that we will get $200? So will it get reduced for every prompt that we make? Is there any limitation on that one?
Uh, okay, you know that the cloud infrastructure management they need the cost. So whenever we open a, the main drawbacks for the cloud is the money. So except the money, we can anything use. So after use, we have to delete the resource group. But if you are a your own company, then you can run one particular resources or any services that you can provide. So you have to invest it, like you have $2,000. So some cost we didn't actually reduce, but you can reduce some work like that others way. How do you maintain the services or which request? For example, the cloud give you the best thing, that is scaling. Like uh, in the open AI, for example, you purchase for 1 month, but you didn't use, so they cut your $20. But in the cloud, if you if they just only take for how much you use, so the cost is depend. And that you show that whenever you run any resource or any this, like a deploy a chatbot, so you show that in the next morning it beyond your the limitation. So this Azure subscription, student subscription, you have to delete this each module. They also warn or show you that after your practice you must be delete this. I hope I give.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Okay, so I don't like Python, so I just instruction my assistant like okay, how do you add there? What's going on with me? Um, I don't know actually what's wrong with me. I see last time. Okay, so I once again apologize for here. I show that assistant, but in the chat we can control this through the section. We can add here the variable, and we can just add the variable assign here. Though I just showed that how to we add any variable here. Like I saw the code LL, which means that code language. So I just want to know them. The language is I mean Java. So so after we put the apply change, that if we send any prompt here, then it can be 90% it can return the Java code. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's not working. So I don't know why. What's going on with me today? Okay, so this is our copilot. So I just skip configuration. So I just give a name. Uh, what name I should suggest? Like Sami, and I didn't give any knowledge or insight here. So I will share how do we knowledge add here. Just click the here and we can share any type of data. Like first of all, it can need a website. So why we give him this knowledge? Actually, if we do not give the knowledge, then he cannot know actually what he returned to you. So I just firstly create a default one. Hey Sami,
Hi.
why your hand is raised? Okay. Okay, sorry guys, due to limitation, I cannot, for some credential, I cannot create the base one, because if I want to show that the step to step, I need to another one. So my subscription going to be like exposed. So that is why I am not do this. Sorry for that. uh, okay, so this one is the after the created one, this one was the newly one. So if I ask him just my name, just like, I am pretty sure that it cannot send me any information. This one is my GitHub credential. So it told me that they have no information or anything know me. Okay, but I create in the others day, that one, maybe that one, wait. Okay, this one I have created just the day before. So I add here knowledge. This knowledge is like I put their GitHub, my GitHub repository link. Then he can actually find the input, or uh, that he can return me well. Like if I asked just, oh so sorry,